here, so I'm just going to go ahead and unbox this, I guess, real quick, so you guys can kind of get an idea of what's going on. So unbox this. I'm going to, by unbox, I mean I'm going to rip the box into pieces. Yeah, that'll help. Alright, so they got these little circle stickers that are pretty common on stuff. There we go. And I really like these fans, that's why I've reordered them. They're pretty cheap. Like these are, you can get a twin pack of the 120s for like 20 something bucks on Amazon, and then you can get these for about 12 bucks a piece. And as you say, it's just a really nice, pretty clean fan. I'm not sure that they have other colors. I'm sure they do. Probably like in the blue and green, but I like it. It's a really simple 3-pin connector. It looks clean. It's fairly well made. Of course, there is a decent brand. And these are just going to fit up here at the top of the case. And now I will have 2 of them. Alright, so that one's unboxed. The other one, of course, is going to look exactly the same. It comes with your mounting hardware, which it's already got the bracket on the fan, so it's just 4 screws. Now let's open this bad boy. We paid first day shipping rates on and got it second day shipping, which could have been for free because it came at the same time my other stuff that I didn't pay shipping on. Just use my Amazon Prime. If I can even get the damn thing started. Let's see. Get this off. Pretty decent filling box. Let's see here. If we can figure out how to open a box, we will be golden. Okay, maybe that's it. Maybe not. Kind of dumb. Oh, here we go. Here's the tab. Got another circle tab. It's almost like there are a pretty standard common way to keep these box tongues sealed in, which is pretty useless information, but if you're curious as to how things are packaged, that is something you might like to know. Pop this little tongue out. Here we go. And there's that. Okay. I'm going to flip the box around. Let's see. Instruction, Intel installation manual. Some foam. The fan it comes with doesn't look bad. So I guess I can take it out of here and get a better look on it. Not bad. It looks like it's probably a similar quality of the Corsair fans. It's obviously not LED, which is about the only disappointment. And here we have, well, here we go. They included it's like a Molex to, it's a 2-pin connection, which I believe is built to, just as a connector for this fan, which fortunately, I'm not sure where I set them. They're not here. They're over here. I picked some of these up because I am running, I forget to count, 7 or 8 fans now. And if I double fan the radiator, I think I'm going to run like 9 fans. So I just needed some extra stuff. Here's some bracket stuff there. Some more mounting hardware. I'll probably have to read that manual to make sure I get the right one. I already have some thermal paste left over from last night, which is thermal tape. I'll probably use that unless this brand looks better. Ooh, a lot of mounting hardware. And just a little tiny Lepa thing for a paste of thermal tape. So I'll probably use the thermal paste that I got last night from Best Buy. Which there may not be a difference, I don't know, but there's a bunch of mounting hardware. Oh, and it looks like they actually included a pretty nice looking splitter for your, just in case, I guess, if you look in here, you'll see the white is the CPU fan and the black is the CPU opt. So I believe the black's for the pump, which this is actually made if your motherboard doesn't have that. It's a splitter, so this is pretty cool. I might end up using this as well. I'm pretty new to the PC building game, so any extra cables and stuff I have to build is fine. Now we're going to pull out this final part of this, which is the radiator, the hoses, the heat sink, and the pump. let's see. Got this out. It feels pretty nice quality. Premium leather. It's not leather, but I just said that because it kind of feels leathery. But anyways, there's the heat sink. Obviously, you're going to take that off before. Looks like from the reviews I read that this lights up in red LEDs, so that should look cool. Got a little 3-pin connector on it. Nice little radiator. Looks pretty well constructed. Pretty excited to get this on. Let's just take a look at how I'm even going to go about doing that, because I believe I'm going to have to connect over here on the back, and I'm thinking that this is going to be the way to do it. It's barely going to fit, which yep, it's barely going to fit. Alright guys, so this isn't an install video, so that's why I didn't show putting this in. It really wasn't that hard. Obviously we don't know 100% sure if I got it up right and got enough thermal paste and all that. We'll know when we read CPU temps. Obviously I still got to reinstall the RAM. I took that out to make it installing a little bit easier. And I decided to run with just one fan. I was going to go 2, one on each side. But I decided to take off my big 200mm and go down to 120 on the side. A single 120. I could run another, but I'm actually going to be able to see the LEDs on this fan and that water cooler LEDs, so I figured it'd look kind of cooler. And I added a fan down here anyways to increase airflow through there, and I don't feel like there was no static pressure coming from the side really. It was just coming through the side and going up, and that, not really impressed with that 200mm fan. I didn't feel like it was moving that much air anyways, so that is the change I made purely for aesthetics, and I think it's going to really not make a big difference in the overall build. So I'm going to install that RAM, hook up a few of the fans, the wires down. It's not the best wire cable management, but it's really not too bad, and it's getting better. I'm still learning kind of the process as to how to do that. But I'm going to do that. We'll get it all plugged in, and we'll see how it runs. I will definitely test and record the temps I get, so stay tuned. Alright guys, so we're about to get the moment of truth. I haven't put the side of the case on yet or anything like that. Or this, yeah, that has this case fan on there, but I'm going to power this up and run it and make sure I'm actually getting the CPU cool. Got the RAM installed back in, and let's turn this bad boy on. I got everything else plugged in besides my headset. A little bit louder. I don't know what that noise is. Oh, here we go. That's what it was. It was this fan down here. This fan down here must have starting up. Must have looked like it was tapping a wire. Let's go ahead and make sure. I don't want to get any of that caught in there. That looks better. Good clearance. All my fans are running. It's lighting up. I believe it's pushing air out the back. That's definitely better flow up top. It should be blowing air up. It shouldn't be pushing it down because the way the arrow was pointed. But we'll see. I got the fans here. Let's see, they are both on and running. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Now let's go over here. I'm going to turn this off now, and I'm going to actually record on screen and see what it looks like.